Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a very gloomy Sunday morning, so I just thought it was the perfect time to finally sit down and film the winter trends for 2025/2026. I've been slowly collecting inspiration from the past couple of weeks and basically gathering everything that I've seen from the runways, social media, Pinterest, Instagram. And I have to say that I've been really loving the colors, the textures, the silhouettes. I am big fan of pretty much everything that I'm gonna talk about today. And that is very rare because I'm someone who is not very much into trends. Like, I love to know what's trending, but I don't really follow it unless it really matches with the things that I love wearing. And I think that during this year I've been really happy with what's basically trending because it does align very well with how I usually like to dress. And for the winter trends, everything feels very rich, soft, romantic, a little bit more intricate than I would say in the past couple of years. So yeah, I've been slowly collecting a lot of inspiration pictures so I can show you guys, and also a few pieces that I ordered that I'm going to try on and show you guys how they look like. So I definitely want to start with the bags. I'm not gonna go like into much detail about specific bags that are trending. I think for that I'm gonna do a dedicated video on 2026 about the 8 bags that I can kind of predict that are gonna be the 8 bags for 2026. But I definitely saw a pattern in this style of bags that I think are gonna be very much in for winter, and it's actually something quite simple. And we do have a little unboxing from Fabrique. I did order a bag and a few clothing pieces for the winter season. You guys know how much I love Fabrique. It's literally my most worn clothing brand. I love seeing their new releases, and now that they're just diving so much into handbags, I am such a big fan. So when I saw this new arrival, I just got so excited. So we have 3 different handbag trends. The first one is Logoless leather bags. So these bags are just beautifully crafted, rich leather bags that have no branding. It's that quiet luxury kind of look where the craftsmanship of the bag speaks louder than any brand that can back the bag itself. And I think it's what I would see the most in different leathers, in different colors. But it's just beautiful, rich leather bags that have very minimal branding. And this bag fits in this category, but also in the rest of the trends that is basically suede, browns, kind of elongated bags. I did get another suede bag. At this point, I just cannot be stopped. I am too obsessed. So this is the Monty bag, and it comes with its paperwork, and it's designed by Sophie Jousset, so it comes with this little note. These are gonna be my first impressions of the bag. So as per usual, everything comes impeccably packaged. The suede is so gorgeous. It smells amazing. The suede is stunning. This is the Monty bag in suede. This is such a beautiful bag. I will just remove pretty much all the tags. Okay, so here we have the bag. The suede is absolutely stunning, and as you can see, there's no branding more than this 2 little gold details here and this right here in the back, and that is pretty much it. The bag does have 4 feet on the bottom, and you guys know me, I love suede. I love top handle bags, but there were a few things that really sold me about this bag when I saw it on the site. First and foremost, right here on the front, it has a pocket that is magnetic, and you would think that it definitely doesn't fit a phone. Well, I just checked and it does. So look at this, and your phone is in that front pocket. You don't have to look for it on the inside of the bag. The details and everything is absolutely stunning, and it does come with a strap, so you can wear this bag as a shoulder or crossbody if you want to. I personally think that I'm going to be using it more as a top handle bag, but I love the color. It's like this stunning rich camel, and this is the bag on the inside. It does have a zipper on one side, and it's super roomy. This is going to fit my camera, my wallet, all of my stuff when I am out and about, and I love it. The bag is in this beautiful Boston style that it's like structured but slouchy at the same time, especially being suede. And I can tell you guys, suede was in for fall, but it's very much in for winter. Like, there's suede coats, suede boots, suede pants, suede bags, suede everything, even the belts. I saw so many suede belts, and I am so happy about that, and I just hope that it carries through spring because I'm definitely going on a tangent very hard when it comes to suede bags. And now a little bit about the designer, Sophie Jousset. She's actually worked at Hermes, Fendi, Celine. So it just makes a lot of sense that she is designing such beautiful bags and she designs them for Fabrique. And the thing is that Fabrique is like this collective brand where they have so many independent designers, like 300 different designers, and all of these designers have worked for Hermes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, all of the main fashion houses. They have this amazing background and they just design clothing, handbags. I really love it. I also ordered clothing that I'm gonna show you, and I just want to note that the hardware on this bag is actually gold plated, 18 karat, which is something that you cannot say about many brands out there. I will be linking it on the description box down below in case you guys are interested. I do have like a favorite section, so everything that I'm gonna show you today will be there, and I also do have a discount code with them in case you guys want to use it. I definitely love their coats. You're gonna see that there's one that is absolutely stunning. But yeah, this is the style of bags that it's going to be very trendy, something with very minimal branding, a lot of slouchy bigger bags but also smaller ones. And I think the ones that I saw the most were suede bags. Suede bags in different colors, sizes, styles. Suede is literally everywhere, as I just said, and this is something that I am very happy about. Alongside with very elongated bags, this is something that we've been seeing coming from quite a while ago, and Alaya does amazing elongated bags. They have this long, sleek, elongated baguette feel. I do think these bags look so elegant and beautiful, and I do have to say that it gives outfits a super chic editorial type of style. And we're gonna see, I think, pretty much every single fashion house bring a very elongated bag in some way, and if it's not elongated, at least it's going to be like East-West style, as we've been seeing that trend for the past couple of years. The last handbag trend that I definitely noticed is just deep chocolate brown. Anything, I'm so here for it. I am so obsessed with dressing in that color, but rich brown bags are definitely something that I've been seeing so much, and I love it. They just have a lot of depth, and especially these Birkin 30s, the slouchy ones, absolutely beautiful. I really like them. And something that I notice every single winter is that basically black is the it color, and I feel like this year it's this shade of brown that it's basically the new black. I'll show you on the clothing section, but definitely it's something that you're gonna be seeing so much. Now, if I could give a name to how this winter feels like, it's going to be romantic winter, and I'm so here for it. And this is why I was saying that I'm just like so happy to see this trends being like the thing right now. I've been seeing so much lace, so much detail, like vintage romantic vibes, and it's very much Chloe for sure. But you see coats with some beautiful romantic blouses picking underneath. I've been doing that so much. It's very feminine, it's super dreamy, and I feel like we're kind of drifting away from that minimalistic, very clean, sleek that we definitely had post-pandemic to now having like all over the top. We see lace tights, lace dresses, slip camis underneath a jacket or a sweater, and you can see it on the jewelry, on the pants, and it's definitely mixing a lot of patterns. Like I see so many amazing outfits mixing suede with silk and then adding some lace. I love it. I am very much of a fan, very happy to see that, and I'm definitely going to do that quite a lot. Now, the next trend that I've been noticing a lot is the cape coats or draped capes, that I'm so here for it. This is such a pretty trend, and again that it just adds volume, texture, movement to your coats and outfits instead of a simple coat. I've been seeing so many outfits with this beautifully draped sort of capes. It's very much Blair Waldorf coated for sure, and I think it looks very stylish without trying too hard. And I actually ordered the Harmony coat from Fabrique. The cape is actually detachable, and it's in this beautiful beige color, and it's warm, it's super romantic. I just love the way that it looks, and when you move, the cape floats so beautifully. It's just a little detail that makes your outfit look intentional and elevated. And again, the cape is detachable in case you don't want it. This coat was designed by Maya Gogiberidze. She's actually the founder of Materiel. She's very well known for her sculptural designs and the silhouettes that she creates, and you can definitely see that on this piece. Now, a very similar trend is scarves that are kind of like already built in with the coats, or they are literally matching with the coats. It's very sculptural, very elegant. I've been very much of a fan of this. I actually have a few coats like this one, but I wanted to get a brown one that was going to be very cozy, because if there's something that I love about winter is the accessories, and that is usually always a scarf. So I got this one, and it's called the Kaila Fringe Scarf Coat in double face merino cashmere. It's in this beautiful deep brown, and it has this round neckline that is also something that I've seen a lot being trendy during this winter. And then it has this beautiful scarf that it's attached and wraps around the neck with these beautiful tassels that move around when you walk. I would say this coat feels like wearing a blanket, kind of. This coat is designed by Lars Dyson. He used to be the design director at Burberry and has worked at Blue Marine and actually Bottega Veneta as well. And you can see this trend in different coat lengths. You can see it in different colors, different styles when it comes to the scarf. So it can be a little bit more draped, it can be more like an attached blanket. It just looks amazing. I really like it. And it's also very practical because during winter when it gets too cold, having basically a matching built-in scarf, it's so comfortable and so convenient. Kind of on the same note with that coat, I've been seeing a lot of collarless jackets and coats. This is perfect to match with sometimes turtlenecks, for example. They are very minimalistic, very sleek. They just look very clean when it comes to the cut. And when you remove the collar, it does make it more modern, so it gives a complete different look, depends on what you want to go for. And my personal favorite is when you tuck your hair inside. I just think that it looks very chic. I also saw so many faux for shaggy coats. This one I don't really think that it's for me, but I really like it. Like when I see pictures of this massive fluffy coats, I really like them. I honestly think that it looks so cozy, so warm, but I am very short and I think it could be a little bit overwhelming on my frame. But with these pictures that I'm gonna show you, I just really like the vibe. So if you live somewhere that's very cold and you're tall, or even if you're not tall, it's just, I feel like I would look like a little ball walking around the street. But I love the style, specifically on these beautiful like creamy white colors. And definitely in this case, the coat is the statement for sure. I really like it and I think it's a lot of fun. Now, I think this year we have like the Ralph Lauren aesthetic literally full on, and I've seen it also on like a Christmas decoration, but we have the Ralph Lauren countryside aesthetic, and I'm not talking about like Polar Ralph Lauren only, it's just like Ralph Lauren itself, like the aesthetic of the brand, the navy, the chocolate, the stripes, a v-neck sweater with the shirt peeking out. It's very equestrian, very, I would call it like rustic luxury vibe. And I think honestly it's one of the easiest trends to recreate because these are very classic staple pieces that almost everyone has on their wardrobe. I don't really feel like it's a trend itself because this has always been around, but I'm definitely seeing it quite a lot on social media, and also I saw it on the runway on many brands. Red is something that I've been loving and I've been seeing a lot. I'm on the point that I want a red bag, a red coat, and I want red in so many different shades. I've been also really loving this orangey tone, but you're gonna see red coats everywhere, red shoes, red bags. I would love a red bag. I got this coat that is called the Ponente Wool Trench, and it's in this like russet brown reddish. I am so obsessed with how warm this coat is and also the tailoring. You kind of still have the classic trench details that we love, but it's wool, it's super thick, super warm. It has beautiful wide lapels, it has a belt. It's definitely very winter appropriate than the traditional cotton trench coat. And the little PU piping along the edges is such a nice detail, and it gives the coat a bit of structure without it feeling stiff. I picked mine in the extra small petite because I really love the oversized look, but sometimes some pieces you definitely need to size down a little bit. And I do love that Fabrique offers the petite sizes, especially for pieces that can be a little bit overwhelming. So this one, I love it. And this one is designed by Giulia Gioretti. She has actually worked with Ferragamo, and you really feel that 90s Italian inspiration. It feels timeless, but at the same time very current and like in style. Now, every single winter, we have this beautiful Nomad knits coming back, and I've seen so many this year, and I am really all here for it. I love a good sweater, and I love anything that is very like Christmassy, because for me these sweaters just give Christmas. Literally winter, I don't know, whimsical vibes, all of it. It just feels cozy. It feels very low effort, but it's definitely kind of like a statement. I am very much here for it. I also noticed that there's a lot of draping, lapels, contrast, different layers. A really good example for this is this beautiful coat that is called the Emma Lapel Patchwork Coat in Ivory. This is just a beautiful, comfortable coat. This is going to be a cozy piece to just wear while you're having your coffee, and it's going to look beautiful for going out, but definitely amazing for just staying in, and it's in this beautiful white color that just goes with everything. I'm someone who really loves wearing white during the winter, and it's so easy to match with pretty much everything. And this coat is designed by Bach Hansen. He has this amazing background as creative director at Joseph and has also worked at Bottega Veneta, Burberry. You definitely feel that in the cut and the way it sits on the shoulders. This coat is very minimalistic, very understated. It's just one of those that you keep for years and years and you keep wearing every single winter. I think the main colors that I saw were, of course, we have this beautiful deep forest green. I saw a lot of navy, but we have chocolate brown, gray, and like full outfits in just gray and brown basically, and pretty much the shades in between too. So many coats in this beautiful beigey gray all the way to the chocolate brown. When it comes to the chocolate brown, I noticed that it was like full outfits that were the same color, that were the same shade of brown, literally going from the bag to the shoes, and it looks so expensive, so put together, so luxurious. I really loved it. But you can also mix and match the different tones of brown. That is something that I am more realistically going to do, because finding the same shade of brown is kind of a task, but it does look amazing. Now I found the same case to be for gray, so fully gray outfits. From the sweater to the coat, I also think it looks amazing. I am such a fan of monochromatic looks when it comes to specific shades. You can of course do it with any color that you want, but these are the main ones that I noticed. So for example, this top that I really love, I got a coat that is going to match perfect with it. This top is called the Maya, and it's basically in this beautiful merino wool. I think it's just a great base. It's definitely warm, and I wanted to basically wear it with this beautiful coat that is almost the same shade. This one is called the Tristan double-breasted long coat, and it's in this like taupe shade. I feel like you put this on and you instantly look very put together. It's in this merino cashmere that feels so soft and has a very fluid drape. Also, it kind of looks like a classic trench coat, but it's more elevated. It's going to keep you warm a little bit more than a regular trench coat. And I feel like this taupe color sits perfectly between the gray and the brown, so you have like the best of both worlds. It's designed by Manu Santos. He has worked with Marc Jacobs, Reformation, Kate. So you really get that balance between feminine and sharp tailoring. So if you're looking for that one long coat that will work with everything in your wardrobe, this is the one from my selection. We're also going to see a lot of long skirts, and we saw this from fall since last year, and I just love it. In this case, we have pencil skirts, satin skirts, more warm skirts paired with everything. I also saw some with lace, and I really love the fact that we're just having more fun and not just sticking to pants. You're gonna see satin, ribbed knit skirts, pencil skirts, denim, this beautiful cashmere blends that I'm looking for one up and down, because I think that's going to be so comfortable and also so warm. And I think they're very flowy and very easy to dress up or down. So if you're going to a dinner or just spend the day, they just work so well. I also saw so much of printed tights. So you have lace, you have animal print, you have red, you have black, you have white, and it just adds so much more to the outfit. Like during winter, I really enjoy using tights, so the fact that we're having a lot of fun, I did get a few, so I'm definitely going to be trying out this trend and use micro shorts that are also very trendy, pairing it with coats, but you definitely need the tights. And the fact that we're having fun and just adding texture and such a feminine, romantic touch, that it's basically what I feel like ties together pretty much everything that we have seen. It's such an easy way to add personality to a look that could be very simple. You add the tights and you have a whole different look. And as I said, we do have micro shorts, micro skirts as a very heavy trend during winter. I love doing it because as someone who is short, I also really like to play with dimensions and length. So micro shorts with knee-high boots, and then you add a long coat or a short coat. It just adds a little bit more that you can play with. And you can definitely keep yourself warm with regular tights, but you also have the thermal ones that are like skin tone. And then you can add the black sheer ones and it looks like you're wearing just regular sheer black tights. But it's not the case. You're actually wearing thermals and you keep yourself warm, and in my opinion looks amazing. You can pair them with boots with kitten heels, with ballerinas. I'm gonna go into the shoes in a second, but this is something that I do every single year. I love wearing shorts with coats and just playing with the boots. Now, last but not least, I'm gonna go into the shoes. The main trends that I've been seeing are so many suede boots, and you're gonna see this from every single brand, including Hermes. The jumping boots are gonna come in so many new colors, but suede is included, and I love it. And I've seen knee-high ankle boots with kitten heel, with block heel, no heel at all, just beautiful suede boots that, on this note, they are way more comfortable than regular leather boots. So this is why I also really love suede this much. So yeah, I'm a big fan. Now the other two are ballet flats that I'm basically seeing them paired with tights with socks, but ballet flats are still pretty much in, and that's something that I'm really happy about because it's my favorite style of shoes to wear. And also kitten heels, and kitten heels just, I've been trying to be better and wearing heels, and kitten heels are literally perfect because they're not high, they're really comfortable. And if you wear them with tights or with socks, you're gonna keep yourself warm, but I feel like they elevate the outfit so much. So I saw them in so many colors, in so many different styles, with so many different types of outfits that I'm just really inclined to try it out a little bit more, specifically for days that I'm not gonna walk that much. But yeah, I think this is pretty much it. I'm gonna make sure to add enough pictures and hopefully give some inspiration and just let you guys know what I saw that was pretty much trending. But as I always say, follow your own style, wear what feels comfortable for you, what pretty much you already have on your wardrobe, and you can just get some smaller pieces if you want to implement something into your outfit. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I honestly always enjoy putting these ones together because it helps me also be a little bit more organized when it comes to having ideas of what I want to wear during the winter, specifically because I don't tend to go out as much and I'm always just looking to be warm. So I'm happy to see the trends that we have for this year are pretty much things that I really like. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and click the notification bell down below so you don't miss any of my videos. And if you're not done watching, I'm gonna leave you to right here in case you want to check them out. Thank you and see you on the next one. Bye.